Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Alabama's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Burden. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. Quickly complete.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw again. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Across the 25. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last 1st down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. They'll give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the 1st time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
And man, that's a great job by this defense using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a fourth down.
And they'll mark it down at the 30. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Moving away from pressure. Got out of trouble, throws. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Intercepted for the 11th time. He'll try to take it back. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Illini.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the single back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Burden. Caught over the middle, it's Rich. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turning it on. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it to...
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. They go to the ground. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among... There he goes! Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's caught. It's Rich. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Burden. Firing to the right, complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lost to throw again. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's card.
On the run, it's Perkins. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defense. Man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first. your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's in open space downfield.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown tie. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Rush is on him, and the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Burden. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got his man. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pocket breaking down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Perkins. Not enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man on the right. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bama!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
35, Illinois, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. He's looking deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. On the run, it's Perkins. This will likely be the last play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Burden. He's got the back in the middle. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Burden. Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle. It's Perkins. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Perkins. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top. And they will score! Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Illinois 7.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll operate out of split backs. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Burden. Bringing the heat. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They punted away on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Burden. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Alabama! A great catch and run for 6. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. He had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Got him downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back up at 43. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
The first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great... So far, young man.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sure hands, it's Kane. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the run. Touchdown tie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Offense in an empty set. Starts a drive trying to go up top. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
This time it's complete.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Bolden finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays, but man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Look out, he's got room. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Punt is on its way. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we'll certainly see miracles in college football. They will certainly need one here. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Bama! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominate.
Pulls it in on the left. And an explosive play has him on the move. And he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Makes a man miss. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense?
Breaks into the open. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fuller. He stopped just a chain link or two.